Sorry, Chael.
You want to know a question I get asked a lot? I get asked,
Sure,
how do you
man.
get
Okay.
into the UFC? In the year
So
2004,
we were talking about this in our last
and
episode, I believe, right?
I got a
Yep.
teammate.
Well, not our last
This
episode.
last two episodes?
Couple episodes ago, we posted online. Well, it's the last time we were in your house.
Oh, that's episode 2. So that's three episodes
ago. So we were talking about that. We posted it online. So that was 3 weeks ago. Chael Sonnen comes out with this yesterday, talking about exactly what we were saying and the exact fighter we were talking about. It's good to be ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, man. And let's
Austin
just hear what
Springer,
Chael has to say
total.
real quick.
Here, let's go back a little bit.
You know what you can do is you can
And
probably link the video.
I got a teammate,
Yeah, I will.
Austin Springer, total stud, great record, does everything right, great guy, came through the Contender Series, was a big underdog.
Chael watched our
Wins
podcast.
his
That's
fight.
why he's talking about it.
Ends up not getting picked up. I mean, this is a guy who's
Yeah, no, you guys watch
right.
the same
I just
shit
used
podcast
Austin
as Chael,
as an
so
example because he called me
tell
2
your
weeks
friends.
ago. And he asked me that question. He said, what do
2
I have
weeks
to do
ago, a
to
week
get in?
after
What
we
are they
posted,
looking
he should
for
be
right now?
UFC.
What is Sean Shelby looking for
when
today?
we posted the video.
Let's call Sean and ask him. So I called Sean. I asked him, hey, by the way, Austin Springer came through the Contender Series. He goes, yeah, Chael, I know who Austin is. Great guy. Good fighter. I said, okay, he was just asking me, what right now, what would you say is the best course? And he goes, well, the Contender Series is a great course. The Ultimate Fighter, when that gets going, is a great course.
Stay ready.
But I don't know that my answer today would be any different than if you asked me 5 years ago or even 10 years ago. Being ready and being able to fill in on a short notice fight. He said, look, just understand what I have to deal with. This is Sean talking. Understand what I have to deal with. I have 500 plus athletes under contract that I must legally give 3 fights a year. Because of the situation we're in, I'm having a hard time even coming up with the dates to make that happen. So I really can't go out and sign new athletes, no matter how great
Yet
they
they've
are. And I
signed
will
many
concede
new
you, your
athletes,
guy
yeah.
Austin is great.
So, but he
But
gets
I
to the next
can't
point,
go
though.
and sign new guys when I've got an obligation to these current guys. However,
Right
I
here.
do see that when somebody pulls out on short notice and nobody else is ready, he goes, we've always rewarded the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll reward him. Maynard will reward him. Joe Silva reward him. That's always been a policy. If somebody is willing to step in on short notice, get licensed, make weight, and go out there and do the lifting, they're going to get a 3-fight contract.
There you go.
I was thinking back and go, well, yeah, that is the way it's always been. Matter of fact, that was my story, in all fairness. That's how I got in. I would read the internet every day, and somebody had pulled out, and I sent an email off. I mean, I've been trying to get in for years. Couldn't get in because I did that. Not only did I get in, I got a 3-fight deal. So just sharing with you that to be ready and then to be smart, to be educated into your sport, to always be within striking distance of your weight class. Now, that's hard. That takes a lot of discipline.
That's what we were talking about.
But what's wrong with that?
The good thing about Austin Springer, though, is he'll fight anywhere from 35 up to 55.
professional
Honestly, he'd
athlete
probably
who has
jump
a
up
goal
to
and a
70
dream.
if he had to take the chance.
When does staying in shape and getting those runs in and sticking around after practice and working on technique, when does surfing the internet
Look at this.
on a very regular basis to see where opportunity knocks and then call somebody, when did that ever become a bad thing? And I've talked to so many people who have told me over the years, I got a guy and here's what the guy's done. And they'll read me the guy's resume and it's beautiful, something very impressive. And they'll say, man, I don't know what to do. We're sitting around waiting to get the call. We just don't get the call. Okay, let me stop you right there. To get the call, make sure you understand that is a figurative phrase, not a literal statement. The call is a bit of a thing of the past. Now you go out, you build a guy's resume, you get his name out a little bit, you do all of the things you would guess and not need me to tell you, but then you make the call. Don't wait for the call, you make the call.
Yeah, the
I
call
got this
doesn't
guy.
have to be
What
one
does he
way.
need to do?
No. It could
And
be
sometimes
as
you're gonna
simple
get
as
blown off
you
your
harassing them on
Sometimes
Twitter.
your guy
It could
isn't
be
as
you sending him
prepared as he
emails.
is, and then some
You
other
could
times
be
you're
you
gonna
fucking
get
getting
insights
a
that
phone
are
call.
so specific.
Yeah, get a hold of
He
them.
would
Let
be
them know who
very
you
Well, you know
are.
what they do in college football, right?
Well,
Go
let
get
them
him
know
3
you
wins.
want them.
A lot
Go
of
get
high
him
school
one more
athletes in
win.
college football,
Go
they have
get
this
him 2
website called
wins,
Huddle,
one of them's a
and they
stoppage,
can upload all their
offside.
highlights and
But
make a
he
highlight
would
Yeah,
video.
that's for
or
more
he
than
would
just
give
football,
you
but yeah.
something
Yeah,
that
so they
tries
use
to
Huddle,
do, and if
and
you
they
did
put
it and
together
called
these
it
highlight
back,
clips, and they
boom, it was
spam
done.
colleges. They send them
So
to
I
all
always
these
offer
colleges.
those answers
Like,
because
recruiters
I like
don't even have to go out and recruit anymore because college kids are putting themselves out there
I
with
mean,
the internet these days.
They've made it so
you
easy.
can see it.
They've made the job a lot easier on recruiters because what you got to do is you put it out, you let them know, let everybody know. And you could do this honestly, when you're going into your freshman year.
But that's what fighters should be doing.
Yeah.
They can take that same approach. They can make highlight videos, put out their record.
And you could start this early in your career.
Send it to fucking Bellator. You don't have to just go to the UFC. Bellator is a very viable option right now.